What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Snaxidermy Show! It's DJ Dingle! That's gonna be my personality for the show. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Me and the Fart Monster are looking for caller 17.
What do you think about that, Fart Monster?
That's right, Fart Monster, that's right. I'm gonna feed you beans tonight. Good job.
Oh, me so horny.
Why aren't we doing a morning zoo show yet, Eric?
I don't know. Sound effect.
Okay, I'm going to relinquish the seat. You're going to be a little dark because for some reason this corner comes up dark, but this is just what's going to happen. And yes, lots. Yeah. Lots and lots.
Yeah, you've got like a novella there.
Where's my camera? Just there. Yeah. I just wish I had a neck. Okay. That takes a lot of pressure off me. What if we just get you a thing longer so you can do it from over there? Oh, okay. My voice levels. Do you need more razzing? Jesse Jones, more like Pessy Pones. Every time my roommates,
razz him, call him Jet Ski Jones.
Jet Ski Jones. Every time my roommate sees something that says Jesse Jones that I'm making, she's just like, "Oh, you spelt his name wrong. It's Pessy J Pones." So I think she really liked Adventures of Pretend. Which is good, since she'll be on what is effectively the replacement. You excited for that?
Yeah.
I can tell because you didn't reply to my message. I'm just kidding. No one else did. Except my roommate to tell me the show name idea was terrible.
Yeah.
What, you don't want to be on...
You should just call it underwater.finance.
So the thing is when we talk about the stuff, I'm totally open to completely changing the plot, setting, and everything. That was just the first thing that came to mind. Well, that was the 8th thing that came to my first good.
Show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, he said.
God, it hurts to look in the lights. How did Icarus even get close?
Threw his arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I'll promise you.
Okay, so you're edging.
Promise that I'll run away with you.
I hate that I had to look.
Spinning on that dizzy edge, I kissed his face and kissed his head, and dreamed of all the different ways I had to make him go.
I can hit pause.
Why are you so far?
Oh, look at that.
I usually fade out like a special. That's okay. If that's good enough for you, then...
Yeah, I'm all about that hard cut.
Yeah.
I'm not into edging my music selection.
Oh, man. See, I almost trotted out a mic stand for myself because I'm still from the days when I actually gave people mic stands, but I have to be one of you people now and just fucking deal with it, I guess.
We can give you a music sheet holder if that's easier, so you can put
No,
your
we
papers
also
up.
can't do that because we don't have any of those.
No,
So
I
don't-
brought one.
Don't act like we can.
It's in my backpack. I take one everywhere I go.
All right.
So we have to, do like 10, 20, 80 minutes of pre-show, right?
Well, I don't
Isn't
know.
that the usual bit?
I mean, you could start by addressing the goddamn audience on the stream.
Yeah. Thanks for everyone who's
I'm sorry. I'm
showing up. Is this the stream chat? Is that what's
It
over
is
here?
on the side over there. Yeah.
I've never been on this side of things.
I know. No one has.
So yeah, thanks for showing up on the Twitch stream. Thanks for showing up the audience in person.
Yeah.
All
David,
right.
remember, keep an eye on the door. And drink all that pear milk that you. What is going on? Oh, Pearl. Okay.
Pearl. Yeah. No.
That doesn't answer any of the questions that I just had. Okay. Oh.
Jesse, you never put Pearl in your Pepsi?
What would?
Pearl.
Yeah.
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Pepsil. All right.
Oh, hey.
I'm pulling up my itinerary.
Mangione.
Has the show started?
No. Yes.
Eric, you've been here. This is the first pre-show. No,
I
the second
feel like
pre-show.
I'll do it wrong if I just start the show. I already got yelled at for hitting a pause button incorrectly.
You didn't get yelled at. You got snapped at.
Okay. Yeah, now I have to... Jesse just taught me. I have to remember the buttons I need to press of starting the show.
And that is the wrong mouse.
Oh, God.
See? But don't worry about it. First, we have to get into the easing into the show. The saying hello to our streaming audience. And
I can do that again.
I mean, you barely did.
Here, I'll go through each person.
You don't
Hello, Switch. Hello, Stab. Hello.
Oh.
Hello, sound notification.
Got
That's the notifications are on the pre-screen.
Yeah,
That's okay?
that's fine.
Okay.
Everything's
I'm
fine.
not going to get snapped at for
No,
that?
you're fine.
Okay.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Milk. You're doing great.
Um,
I'm the problem.
yeah, if you don't know, I've never done this before. No one has. I'm the first guest host.
Introduce yourself. Get all
Well,
that.
I will in the show.
Well, sure.
I'm trying to remember without having to ask. Do I announce the show first and then do the theme music and then the panelists? No,
Let's see.
I do the theme music, then
see.
the show name.
We do. I mean, we start off with, "Hey, everybody, welcome to the thing."
Hey, everybody, welcome to the thing.
That's you don't have to do that. That seems rude.
Snap just lost about 40 followers.
Yeah.
I'm used to that.
No, I'm only doing that to copy Jesse.
Yeah.
No, I'm ready to get into things. I'm not going to piddle fart around anymore.
Well, part of the piddle farting around is getting that sweet, sweet cold open.
That's true.
That's one of the main reasons for this.
Yeah.
I don't actually like talking to you people. I just need a little zinger up top so that we can start the show.
I have an embarrassing story, if that would help.
There we go.
No. Save it for the after show. I'm ready. I'm ready to jump in. Well, maybe not. Jesse's coming to hit me. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get a level story.
Yeah, I wish
Don't fluctuate.
I was so tired when I finally got home last night, and Dylan was telling me something, and I thought that it was really relatable. But rather than say, "Oh hey, I find that relatable," I went, "Gang gang," and then he looked at me like I was nuts.
I'm surprised at this point you didn't just slap him and yell retweet.
Gang? Is gang gang a thing?
Yeah, apparently.
I feel like deep in the recesses of my internet knowledge, it is a something, but I don't know what. I definitely didn't use it right.
Melanie's like, no, I saw it on Neopets form once.
Right.
It's gotta be.
Oh, hold on. Now I have to.
Now they have
see
to
if I
log
can
into
Google it-
Neopets.
Google it in the 6 seconds I have before.
All right.
Yay, cuts. We saw that they followed. Sorry, Mickey. I'm going to respond. I swear to God. Assuming that is Mickey.
I was totally fucking right. What the fuck?
What?
He looked at me like I was ridiculous. Literally, the definition on Urban Dictionary is a word used to confirm feelings or plans between two people or a group of people.
Gang,
so
gang?
I wasn't that wrong.
Gang,
No.
gang.
We never said you were.
Well,
You
Urban
did.
Dictionary is wrong because it's not a word. It's 2 words.
I think he was confused because maybe
Gang,
he
gang.
thought you were trying to sing "Bang Bang" by Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Or they were just waiting for you to say, "Shot me down," and get into this.
Yeah. gang, I hit the ground. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, good, Mickey. I'm glad you're here, and I can only continue to apologize for not continuing to get you stuff and work with cuts yet. I want to work with cuts. I hecka do. Oh, and I'm going to donate too. Hopefully that's still open if there's donations. They're trying to get their stuff, their music license covered, and we got to keep helping them out. All right. You look very much like you're trying to start the show.
No, what gave you that impression?
Just that rigid, locked elbow.
On the mouse.
Let me start the show.
This is Stab, the show that only took 320 episodes to not be lactose intolerant. Now the theme song?
Well,
no, panelists.
No,
Tonight's
no, you're doing it wrong.
You still have to play the theme music.
You start that.
Say
Roughly
everything
24
And
to
then
92 hours ago,
I'll cue
Stab's
you. I'll cue
team
you.
of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give
This
various
is why we don't do this.
potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the
Wait.
first and likely last time
Huh?
in front of a live studio audience
Just wait for the
in
panther.
a show called Stab.
Oh, come on!
This is Stab, the show that only took 320 episodes to not be lactose intolerant.
There we are.
Tonight's first panelist refuses to buy grapes at MSRP, Melony Ford.
No.
Our middly panelist has invested everything on 2 birds in a bush, Eric James Barger the First. And when compared to an infant, our last panelist would be much harder to steal candy from, Jesse P. Jones. And I'm your guest host, Milk Surface. I cyberbullied to get here.
It's true.
Our panelist, Melanie, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel the need to say in your defense that, we were here for like a half hour before the show even started. You didn't show them anything. And then you're just like, this is why we don't do this.
No, I actually specifically showed them about playing the music and doing all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
And they
Hardly.
asked.
I'm surprised at the last second you were like, you also have to do the show and sign.
I'm trying very hard.
No, you're doing
I'm
great.
a
I'm just
control
nervous.
freak that can't let go of anything.
No,
Do you
it-
understand what this is right now?
Hey, it took 10 years, so
Yeah.
I never would have noticed if you had said
You know
anything.
what?
I heard rumors someone was like launching a campaign to do this, and all I did was like, "Hey, folks, let me be on Stab, get us to Hype Train 5," and here we are.
Well,
Cyberbullying works.
It does.
That's how I got Jesse his Twitter handle,
Still don't know what you actually had to do for that.
and you never will. Neither will my mom.
Oh.
Melanie, what's new with you? I know you've done some rebranding.
Yeah. Yes. I'm no longer baloney with an M. Because
Or a 0. That the
or
more.
a zero. Turns out nobody knows how to spell baloney, so that wasn't a good idea. Yeah. So, and now you get like 10% of my earnings for the rest of my life because it was mostly your idea.
I'm trying to up it to 20 by making you a new non-binary name. I'm still on the whiteboard though.
For sure.
All right, Eric, this is where I pretend we've talked before. How are you? It's been a while.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long, pretty much my entire life.
How's L.A.?
Yeah, there you go.
Wait. Stop barking, Niles. My dog's barking.
Oh,
And I'm not talking about my feet. LA is fine, you know. Nobody likes to wear masks here.
Sure.
And everybody likes to not wear masks. and that's a fun thing about LA. But it is my dog, my pug Benson's birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
wow.
And
well, they should be on stab too then.
I'm gonna cover up his ears real quick. We got him a hammerhead shark. We got him a burger toy that turns inside out to become a beer.
A reversible burger beer toy?
Wait, these are all the same things I got Jesse for his birthday.
Man, I'm going to chew the shit out of that.
You still doing Raptor on a horse?
Horse.
Yeah, you're like our #1 fan, Milk.
I love this show.
You're one of the only people to ever repost, and I'll tell you what, I appreciate it.
Well, we'll get you on my other podcast then, so I can plug the hell out of it. I'll find some Raptor porn and get you on an infomercial.
Nice.
I say find. I already have one bookmarked.
We have 2 episodes left in our first season.
Yeah.
And they're coming at some point. they're written, but
coming in on the high horse, right?
Yes, it's a pain in the ass to create sometimes. So.
I feel you there.
Well, but they'll come when they come.
Yeah. Speaking of pain in the ass, Jesse, how are you doing?
Hi there. Hi there.
How's our birthday boy?
Oh, that's still a couple days, but yeah, I'm here. Not at all just tensed up every muscle in my body.
Yeah.
Not having the total control that I need as the overbearing
your
just
phalanx
monster that
looks
I am.
stiff.
It's just, But hey there, Milk. Hi. And there was some mention in the chat about doing another train to get you on as permanent host, but we had a train yesterday that relieved you of your duties, and you were glad of it.
Yeah. Turns out this show's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm not as funny as Jesse.
Oh,
I've
stop.
never been a writer. Besides, no, nothing.
Oh, you write
I don't
stuff.
even read.
You
So.
write stuff for Nymphomercial, don't you?
No, Nymphomercial's all off the cuff.
Oh, well, okay.
I didn't even write the tagline. I just started saying it, and I've regretted it ever since, and no one will let me change it. Cakes held me at cum point, so... all right.
Yeah.
You doing any projects?
Oh, you know.
You don't ever get to plug yourself on this show.
No, because...
You're always over here controlling everything.
Well, yeah. I mean, my plugs are me being on this damn screen 15 hours a week or whatever we're up to at this point. I don't know. It's too much. There's too much me, and it only slightly helps that I'm over here instead of over there right now. So, if you didn't... We went over this, see? Things that we discussed. If Milk didn't want to do the transition sound effects right now, I can drop them in later, so don't worry about it. You can just go into it. Don't try and do it. Don't... Okay, go ahead. Look at you.
Segment 1, reorganization. It's easy to get lost or not have any context about anything. Luckily, we've moved past vampire times and live in the effing future. If you ever have a question or straight up don't even know what you don't know, you can just Google it on your favorite search engine, Yahoo. For instance, I looked up what Yahoo is, an abbreviation of, and learned it's yet another hierarchical officials. Oracle. I can't say any of those words, but that means something to someone, but not tonight's panelists, as they will tell us what Yahoo could stand for or represent besides being the adored and most certainly still used search engine of the future.
Sure.
Let's start with you, Melony.
Okay. It's 2009. You're bored of watching Breaking Bad or listening to the newest Nicki Minaj album. And frankly, you're still young. You have primal urges. It's been months since you've touched a woman. Months since you've been tenderly held at your most vulnerable. With a sigh, you go onto the internet. Yahoo, you say to yourself with contempt. But you are not going on yahoo.com. As your webcam connects, it's official. Yahoo, you are horny on Omegle. You don't know much about Omegle, just that it's a site people go on to randomly match with other webcam chatters. You're organized by interests. You put boobs as your interest. Yahoo, you say to yourself with shame. First, you match with a preteen boy. This obviously won't work. Then you match with another preteen boy. Rematch with a third preteen boy. You aren't trying to be horny with preteen boys. And then it occurs to you, some blood flowing back to your brain, that women are probably not putting boobs as an interest. You decide to engage in some reverse psychology. You put dicks as your interest. Now no one is matching with you. With a sigh, you give up and you go to look at the free trailers on Brazzers.com. Your Yahoo days were over as quickly as they began.
Beautiful. I would say it sounds like you have experience with that, but you pronounced it. How'd you say it?
Omegle?
Omegle?
I don't know.
Is it Omegle?
It is Omegle.
One of them.
I've been pronouncing it Omegle for like 15 years.
Also, Kiyo, never listen to me on how to pronounce anything.
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
very unliterate.
That's fair.
Eric, you got Yahoo for us?
Oh, I got you covered. All right. Hold on. I have to have a little thing ready to go. Here we go. Warning, the following contains major spoilers for Sam Raimi's 2004 blockbuster Spider-Man 2. If you're a Marvel head like me, you probably know everything that happens in Spider-Man 2. Professor Otto Octavius wants to harness the energy of the sun, and he uses his 4 big robotic arms to operate the experiment. But the experiment goes awry. The arms take control of him, and Otto Octavius becomes the evil Dr. Octopus. We all know that, but what you may not know is that originally Otto Octavius actually had a theme song to accompany his exploits. Yay. The song was cut from the movie because it sounded too much like another famous song. I can't hear it, but I've done some digging and I found the song for you today. You're a horror, Otto Octavius. You fill me up with dread. You've got octopus arms on your back and glasses on your head, Otto Octavius. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot web. You're a butthole, Otto Octavius. You really have no charm. You killed a bunch of doctors and that really caused them harm, Otto Octavius. You're a bad banana with metal octopus arms. You're a dick for brains, Otto Octavius. Your octopus arms are lame. But your octopus arms are probably why Dr. Octopus is your name, Otto Octavius. Given a choice between you and a metal octopus, I couldn't choose because you're the same. Suck my shitter, Otto Octavius. Remember when you threw a bus? Actually, now I remember it was a car. It was not a bus. Otto Octavius. The best way to describe what kind of doctor you are is as follows, and I quote, Octopus. You smell like dog shit, Otto Octavius. You think that you're the boss, but if you were one of the 6 friends, you would be Ross, Otto Octavius. You're a mean Dr. Sandwich. With this part's really weird and long. With octopus sauce. You should chop your balls off, Otto Octavius. You won't be in Spider-Man 3. You wanted the power of the sun, so you built a dumb machine, Otto Octavius. If you wanted to harness the power of the sun, you should have just drank a sunny D.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Your levels were a little low there, so I had to just really hyper focus in, which I think added a lot to it.
Well, I was going to request that after this, we get a version of that recorded over there, then sent over, then I'll lay it into the show.
Yeah. I do kind of see why people might have thought it sounded like Wonderwall, but I think it's original.
Yeah,
clearly
everybody said like, this is Oasis.
Jesse,
Yeah.
can you Yahoo us?
I can. I wanted to start by apologizing.
Always a good way to start a comedy show.
Because all of these are very long. And I think it was just making up for lost time. So yeah, it's a good thing you got the show started early.
I kind of did that because I saw you have like 3 spiral ring notebooks over there.
One of these printed a blank page, and one of them. Okay, so let's do this thing.
Oh my God, is that like 5-point font size?
And just so I don't worry about dropping my phone while I really get into it. Okay, I printed it on paper because I hate the planet. Okay. Here we go. The dream of home ownership isn't dead. It just requires a little creative 2022 problem solving. And that's where the folks at YAHOO, or the Young American Homeowners Organization, comes in. Now, sure, the current median home price in California is $626,170. And at first that might seem like a lot. But when you really break it down, there is a simple and easy solution to turn yourself from a sad, whiny, ungrateful renter into a proud, upstanding homeowner. And it won't even require you cutting back on your avocado toast. This guy knows what I'm talking about. The Young American Homeowners Organization breaks it all down for you in steps so easy you can understand them all while dabbing out your littest tickstagram. So, a monthly mortgage payment on a 30-year loan for a $626,170 single-family home would come out to just $3,840. Now, don't get shook, because with the generally agreed upon 3 times rent expected of a household to live even modestly comfortable, all it would take is a total monthly income of just $11,520 to make this dream a low-key reality. So, all one person would have to earn to adult to that level would be a measly $115.09 an hour for a total of $9,207 every 2 weeks with $57.60 take home. Basic. And with the current salty California minimum wage sitting at $15, any woke bae can even be pulling down $1,930 a month after taxes. So, all it would take would be approximately 6 down roommates with full-time $15 an hour jobs to cover those expenses. Slay. Of course, most employers don't give 40-hour positions to lower-wage workers anymore because they would have to pay them benefits. So most cap their hours at 30 to 32 a week, which brings an average take-home to $783 per paycheck, making almost 8 roommates working a standard reduced-hour part-time schedule required to make the necessary amount to be able to afford a 2 to 3 bedroom home. Squad goals AF. Then there's the fact that most young adults are also working multiple jobs and side hustles, cobbling together something resembling a living wage, meaning that, as the Young Americans Homeowners Association or Homeowners Organization points out, it is absolutely possible for young people to be homeowners with as little as 7 friends and 10 to 25 revenue streams coming in every month, as long as none of these friendships are ever negatively affected and none of the income being momentarily interrupted for a solid ass 30 years. Yes, completely reasonable. So, when you join the Young American Homeowners Organization, the welcome packet includes a sleep mask and noise-canceling headphones to get you through your third job's graveyard shift sleep schedule, a super absorbent crying pillow, and a really steady dude that you can get your mushrooms from so that your microdosing can keep you from absolutely losing your shit before you eventually get your 12.5% share of a rundown shitbox sometime briefly before you die. The Young American Homeowners Organization, where we invite you to dream sadder.
You know, as an unpaid comedy intern, I think that sounds doable.
Yeah. As an unpaid theater owner, me too.
Yay, the economy. I will say this was the hardest segment to pick exactly what I want to do because it was between YAHOO and WD-40.
Oh.
And I remember Jesse told me the first 3 years of Stab was, hey, fuck you, here's the prompt. So I decided not to do that.
Well, that's all right. We haven't done numbers in a while, but I would have hated it.
Yeah. All right. Oh. Nope. That's all, folks. That's the night. Right. I only wrote one thing. On to segment 2, bootleg it. People always ask, why reinvent the wheel? Because it's a hella good idea and we want in on that sweet wheel money. In Bootleg It, I've asked our 3 humorists to give us their dollar store, flea market, bargain bin knockoff, counterfeit, or bootleg versions of time's greatest transportation devices, from a Greek grudge to the dream ride of every crypto nerd. We're going to go 1, 1, 1. Yeah, you all know how to do this more than me.
We got it.
I'm the least veteran here. Melony, start us off with your bootleg, the Trojan Horse.
Yeah, so my bootleg Trojan Horse is called the Skin Pony. It enters the city, it opens up, it's full of better condoms.
Okay. Eric, what is your Trojan Horse?
All right. We cut to Greece, 1185 AD, nearing the end of the Trojan War. A Greek general addresses his troops. Sorry, guys, this one's way longer than that. Attention, men! We need a way to sneak into the city of Troy. Now, one of our soldiers suggested the idea of hiding in a giant wooden horse and gifting it to the Trojans as a false pretense of peace, when it is merely a trick to overtake the city. Now, I like this idea a lot, but upon presenting it to my wife, Denisocles, she seems to think that it could be cuter. She said, nobody's going to want a big ugly horse in their city because it doesn't go with anything. I told her it's not really about if this is actually a good decoration, but apparently my tone was too harsh and she went into the bathing chambers. Then she kept telling me it's fine when I knew it wasn't fine. So I've agreed to at least run her ideas by you. This is a written parchment from Denisocles. Hey, y'all. Love the horse idea, but check this out. What if it was like a Trojan wiener dog? Wiener dogs are so cute, they're my favorite animal, and it just kind of fits better. Everybody will walk by and say, whoa, look how cute that big wooden wiener dog is. I told her that a wiener dog would likely to be too long and unstable, to which she responded, well, if you just want to shut down my ideas, then I guess I'll just shut up. Which is obviously what I wanted, right? She continued and said, well, if that doesn't float your warship, then what about something else that's cute? Ooh, a Trojan basket of mini muffins. How fun is it when you walk into somebody's hut and they have mini muffins out? It's just the perfect snack food. It's the perfect portion, plus it's so versatile. You have blueberry muffins, cinnamon muffins, walnut muffins, and don't even get me started on the seeds. Oh God, I love mini muffins. I asked if she really thought this was a good thing to hide our men in, or if she just wanted to talk about how much she likes mini muffins, to which she responded, oh, I guess you don't want to hear about my interests. It's not that I don't want to hear about your... Then she said, ooh, how about a Trojan picture of when me and you went to the beach? We all had so much fun, plus you looked so cute in your little shorts. I said, I don't think it's a good idea to present them with a picture of the general trying to slaughter them all, to which she responded, it's because you think I look fat in that picture. I said, she doesn't look fat, and then she walked away and told me to suck her shitter. So then, if we're going to vote if we should do a Trojan horse, like we said, or a wiener dog, a basket of mini muffins, or a Trojan picture of me and Denisocles at the beach. Later that night, the Greek general brought the news to his wife that his men had voted for the horse, and he told her how much he valued her input, but they still spent the rest of the night watching gladiators wrestle in uncomfortable silence.
I'd like to think that if it was the muffins, each different like weapon type would be in there. Like
Sure.
you have like the spear soldiers and the raisins and the slings and the blueberries.
I mean, yeah, it's there's ways to get clever with it.
Yeah. Jesse, you look like you're suspicious of someone hiding a horse. Why don't you give us your Trojan horse knockoff?
That is not a good gesture.
Hold on, I think someone brought a guillotine into the
All right,
theater.
give me a second.
Oh, okay. Here, maybe we'll skip to Melony's second one and then let Jesse's Trojan horse really sneak into the show like it oughta.
Okay.
Oh, nope, just come back fast with a haste.
I can't serve drinks now, too. I'm sorry. That's all right. Good to see you. Good to have you. Welcome.
Yeah.
I don't know if you intended to be here, but thanks anyway.
The Stab Show.
Oh, well, all right. Hopefully, you won't regret having stopped by the time you get to where you actually wanted to go.
We
All right,
only get audience members on accident.
That's
Thanks
true.
for listening.
All right. So, what were we doing, Milk?
You were going to tell us your knockoff Trojan horse.
Ah, yes. Mine is the super ordinary Greek goat statue. Now with wheels. Look at this thing. Pretty neat, right? And who doesn't like goats? They're the animal kingdom's wisecracking sidekick. Except this one is just a statue and there is nothing living in, on, or about it.
No.
Why would you even think that? That's weird. You're weird. We suggest you park it next to the gate for no reason. Okay, thanks and bye. Signed, your defeated foes. The big dumb idiots who ever thought they could beat you. Boy, are our faces dumb.
They were really into negging back then.
Oh, yeah. They reverse psychology.
Melony, can I get your Tesla?
Yeah, so my knockoff Tesla is called Delvey. It's actually not that different. It's just me posting to Twitter all the harebrained schemes I have that won't save the world, but I keep generating them anyway, so I don't have to give anyone my blood diamond money.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I can't wait to leave that platform for Tumblr again. Eric, can I get your Tesla?
Yes. Hi, everybody. It's me, everybody's best friend, Elon Musk. I was on SNL. Now everybody loves my Teslas, but I've heard not everybody can afford to get one. That makes me sad because that's money I could be making. So that's why I've invented a new, cheaper electric vehicle. It's called the Tesla. Why is it called the Tesla? Or the Tesla?
Tesla?
Sorry, I mix things up sometimes. Remember my SNL monologue? Why is it called the Tesla? Because the only way to start it is to tell it a secret. All your secrets will then be transferred to me in an audio file that I'll listen to before I go to bed. So it's like I'm friends with everybody. Here's one now. Linda from Tacoma thinks her boss should suck her shitter. I have to get back to lying to the UN now. Bye!
Beautiful. Jesse, what's your Tesla knockoff?
Coal's never been gone. But now it's so not gone that it's also back. Back even more. And in a newer, never gone, and even more bigger, more way. And this time, it's under your hood. That's right. Welcome Susquehanna Motors' brand new 2023 Obadiah Model C. C for coal! All the power and dependability you've come to expect from coal, powering a 16-cylinder, 88 horsepower vehicle of the future. You've already modified your pickup for coal rolling. Well, get in the vehicle purpose-built for the job. Bury that hybrid off the line with your 7 smokestacks of pure, noxious coal pride. The 2023 Susquehanna Motors Obadiah C. Tell Mother Earth to quit her bitching with a lung full of freedom.
I can see the wiki logo burned in Jesse's retinas from all of the research he's done for this episode.
Oh, you act like I didn't research the shit out of shit when I was doing this before? Oh, that's too much research today.
All right, well, let's get back to the future. Melony Ford, what's your knockoff Tardis?
Yeah, so hear me out, okay? Instead of a time-traveling phone box, I have a space-traveling motor box. It's a car. It's a car.
Yeah, travels through space. Eric, can I get your knockoff Tardis?
Yes. We now return to our regularly scheduled program, Doctor Whom, on the BBC. Doctor Whom, what are we going to do? The cyber guys are right on our tail. Quick, Martha, into the TARDIS. What is this machine? I'll explain on the way. Get in. Oh, thank goodness we're safe. Now, where are we? We're inside the TARDIS. It's a machine that travels throughout time and space. And why does my tongue taste like lemons? Well, it's called... Jesse knows where I'm going with this. Well, it's called the TARDIS for a reason. It makes everything tart. What? You see, the TARDIS is equipped with a chameleon circuit, a type of technology that changes the form of the ship to blend into the environment wherever and whenever it lands. Well, you see, we landed in the middle of the Wrigley Company in Waco, Texas, right as they were unloading a big old batch of sour Skittles. The chameleon circuit malfunctioned, and ever since then, it's tasted and smelled like sour Skittles in here. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. I just hate tart things. It's hurting my tongue. Well, I don't know what to say about that. It's a bit of a minor inconvenience. Oh, can't you fix it? Well, given that this machine could go anywhere and any when in the universe, I kind of figured the taste of Skittles might be something we could overlook. It's just, it's ugh. Can we just get out? Fine, we'll stop. Uh-oh. Looks like the cyber guys have tracked us throughout time and space. We've got worse problems than that, Doctor. You've landed us directly in the middle of a meringue factory. What? The chameleon circuit must be absorbing even more tartness for the lemon meringue. Oh, it's so tart. Will you shut up about the tartness? Take us somewhere with syrup. Syrup offsets tartness. Martha, I really need you to chill about the tartness. Okay, we've landed. Wait a second. I turn on our cloaking device, but the cyber guys are still tracking us. Doctor, what have you done? What? What did I fucking do? You've landed us straight in the middle of the trolley bright crawler star. Oh my God, woman. Deal with it. Oh, my poor tongue. It's so tart. Oh, it's so tart. Tune in next week to see the thrilling conclusion in Doctor Whom, Tart of Darkness.
God damn it.
You can tell it's sci-fi because no one would complain about a small inconvenience when compared to the scientific greatest achievement of all times. No, definitely not. Get vaccinated, folks. Jesse, what's your knockoff TARDIS?
Well, you've had a police call box that can take you and your various and revolving crew of companions anywhere in time and space. You've had an old-fashioned telephone booth that'll transport you and your excellent friends through space and time. Well, now enjoy this refurbished 2005 Motorola Razr that'll barely let you update your top 8 friends on your MySpace timeline.
Perfect.
That's it.
I'm glad, Jesse, you're really taking to heart the Verizon sponsorship we're working for.
Man, we need something in here. You don't have to. You don't have to.
I'm gonna. If I can figure out your bootleg version of VLC. Segment 3, Verse v Verses. Our panelists are presented with two things determined to fight for our entertainment. And in tonight's case, contenders whose battles might not only be a little bit too on the nose, but might also lose a nose. Let's hear our literary dance of war presented by our panelists. Melony Ford, let's hear you play out the fight of Nicolas Cage versus a cage made of nickels.
All right. In the left corner, we've got the modern king of melodrama and emotional abstraction, with a career only memes could even try to kill. And in the right corner, we've got a cage made of nickels. That's it. It's just sitting there. Nickel is one of the hardest metals ever made, but will it turn out Nicolas Cage is even harder to crack? Or perhaps is he strengthened by carrying the unbearable weight of massive talent? Nicolas Cage attempts to headbutt the cage full of nickels, and sure enough, his poor choices leave him moonstruck. He's lucky it didn't take his face off. Will this fight be quick? Will he be gone in 60 seconds to the City of Angels? No, of course. It won't be that easy to take out a national treasure. Not when he has trained for this battle in the art of jiu-jitsu for weeks in the grindhouse. Not when he's got a score to settle. No, he's come here for one mission and one mission alone: to kick ass. He is an army of one, full of rage in this dog-eat-dog battle. He's about to pull the kill chain and go primal on this pig. He stands the frozen ground and tries to remember everything his sensei, the Wicker Man, taught him. He attacks again, seeking justice, moving faster than G-Force. It's no use. It's still just a cage made of fucking nickels, Coppola. Nicolas Cage collapses, defeated. The cage wins on a technicality. Before Nicolas Cage falls unconscious, he whispers, "I'm sorry I failed you, Mom and Dad."
My money was on the nickels.
Yeah.
My money was half those nickels. I heard a chime that wasn't Twitch related.
No, that's not.
Eric, can you paint us the battle between drinking mercury for immortality versus Freddie Mercury's Who Wants to Live Forever?
All right, get those level buttons ready, because hello everybody and welcome to Fox Sports. I'm your announcer, Derek Albatross, and we've got the fight that's been on everybody's lips for the past decade. In this corner, it's the man, the UFC legend, Michael C. Pelican, who of course is doing his classic warm-up routine of drinking a big ol' hydro flask filled to the brim with pure mercury. By the way, if you've ever tried to say the phrase pure mercury, it is difficult. But in this corner, we've got another legend for you. Give it up for Reggie H. Cormorant, who is, of course, doing his classic warm-up routine of listening to Who Wants to Live Forever by Freddie Mercury. Bing, 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 bing. And it's time for round one. The crowd is electric. They cannot wait to see these two titans battle it out. Michael Pelican, the guy who drank pure mercury, is on the offensive. He usually starts out with his fights the same way, and the crowd is wondering, will he resort to his usual tactics? And that he does! There he goes with his signature move, immediately vomiting everywhere! Oh, there he goes! Oh, I lost my place. Okay, there he goes. He's down on his knees, uncontrollably spewing silver liquid all over the ring. Oh, Reggie Cormorant is going to need to do something drastic or this one's over. He's looking at his trainer. He's mouthing something. That's right, he's mouthing. Yes, he's mouthing. Wow, that song really got me thinking. The lyric, "This world has only one sweet moment set aside for us," really gets me thinking. Am I living my best life? I only get so much time on this earth. Why am I so worried about money and reputation when I should be really focused on what actually makes me happy? Oh, wow, folks. You knew it would be a bloodbath, but not like this. Michael Pelican has stopped vomiting and gotten to his feet. Michael Pelican was sure that pure mercury would assure victory. All right, who wrote that copy? You know that's a tongue twister. You know it. You know it. Anyway, he's on his feet, and oh, there he goes! He's vomiting again! Oh, what is Cormorant gonna do? Oh, and it looks like Cormorant is on the phone with an old friend that he had falling out with, trying to reconcile! Oh, you knew it would be a bloodbath, but not like this! Oh, Cormorant's tears are streaming, and we can just make out what he's saying. He's saying, "But touch fingertips. I don't know what that means, but it's... What's this? A new challenger has entered the ring.
Uh-oh.
But who would challenge drinking mercury to live forever? And who wants to live forever by Freddie Mercury?
Mm-hmm.
It's the planet Mercury decked out in Forever 21. Oh, wow. Look at that big planet decked out in cheap fad fashions. Wow, folks, we were sure that Mercury was demure, but you can be assured it couldn't endure the allure of pure Mercury luring it in the door. Jesus Christ! Who is writing this copy? My tongue is in knots. Whoever wrote this copy can suck my shitter. Oh, and Mercury is giving them the chair. Mercury just hit them both over the head with the chair. Oh, well, it looks like victory goes to the planet Mercury, dressed in Forever 21. I'm Derek Albatross. Stay tuned for Spider-Man 2.
I love the extended universe being built in.
Yeah.
Wow, a surprise Victor. Has that happened before?
Oh, every time.
Oh, fuck me, I
With
guess.
Eric, yes, every time.
Oh, stay tuned.
Yeah.
All right, this one might have been a little too on the nose.
Well,
Jesse,
yes.
can you, I don't know, do the segment of getting stabbed versus going to stab?
Sure. You know, it's funny you bring up this particular fight, John.
Uh-oh. I need like 5 more names.
Yeah. Milk. Because while these two concepts have long been at odds, recently, after much discussion and deliberation, they've decided to lay down arms and work together against those who think they're so damn clever. Now, since the physical building housing all things Unthought Stab opened almost 4 years ago, people have understandably asked, what does STAB stand for? I realize that comes from the branding hubris of insisting that it be spelled in all caps, giving people no reason not to assume that it's some sort of abbreviation. I get that. I don't have a good answer for that question, but I try to nicely spin a clever aw shucks yarn and share the moment with the kind, inquisitive comedy goer. At the same time, the continuing running gag of anyone struggling for life on our stage, desperately grasping for something to say amidst the soul-crushing silence that has enveloped their entire set, has been a sad, hopeless croak into the microphone. So stab, huh? I hope I don't get stabbed out here tonight, right? This guy knows what I'm talking about. It's dumb and pointless filler punctuating the flop sweat of the damned. And so, these two thoughts have joined forces, promising gruesome bodily harm to anyone else that speaks either name. I'm going to put up a sign. It's going to say, ask about stab, get stabbed. And soon, people will know that even asking about the sign will result in stoic, expressionless, and precisely aimed thrusts from over the counter into non-life-threatening points on the asker's frame. So just don't ask. I beg of you. I don't want to have to do this, but I will. And you've been adequately warned. I will stab you. I won't enjoy it. Or if I do, I won't let it show. So in the end, the winner of getting stabbed versus going to stab is no one, and also me. Thanks for coming out tonight. Please don't talk to me after the show. Please.
That explains why you've been taking all those knife lessons. All right.
I mean,
no.
Milk.
No.
There we go. There we go. Nailed it.
Segment 4, sell it on Craigslist. Got a thing but don't want said thing? Then you'll relate to our panelists in this 4th segment. That's redundant. Sell it on Craigslist. Our resident haha folks have had an object forced upon them with the intent to write a Craigslist ad, dregs and all. Melony, can you give us our Craigslist ad for Nitro Pilk?
Yeah. Selling a mini fridge full of pre-mixed nitro milk for $50 OBO. I had some milk that was about to go bad and some Nitro Pepsi that tasted like Nitro Pepsi. I needed to make use of these things before it was too late, but I had to make much more Nitro Pilk than I could possibly ever drink. This was about a month ago and I need it gone ASAP. My wife is so lactose intolerant, the very smell is making her sick. Sell by tonight.
It is pretty fragrant.
You gotta get that Pilk out of here.
Eric, can we get your ad for a haunted Tamagotchi?
Sure can. Hey guys, it's Mr. 90s here with another hot deal for you. Now, I'm famous for going to any lengths to find 90s memorabilia to sell here on my shop. Well, this time, everybody I know says I went a step too far when I exhumed this Tamagotchi from the grave of a kid who was hit by a bus while I was in elementary school. This big green light shone out of the grave and said, "Return it." And I said, would Storage Wars legend Daryl Sheets return this? Hell no! So I told that light to suck my shitter, and I took it. Now, due to how I procured it, it does seem to be possessed by some sort of demonic spirit, but it's worth it for that feeling of 90s nostalgia. It even still works. I played with it and remembered how fun these things are. You have to feed your Tamagotchi and play with it, or it'll get sad. Or, in the case of this one, it will spew green bile out of the tiny little speakers. But I thought, would Storage Wars' absolute legend and fucking hero, Daryl Sheets, let some green bile stop him from selling this? Hell no! This is a great gift for your little ones. You can bond with them by showing them the toy you grew up with. But I would suggest you don't let them take it to school. We all remember how much trouble we got in as kids when our Tamagotchi was hungry and would beep in class. And this one doesn't beep. It screams, "Your mother sucks cock in hell." Yeah. Now, when I heard that, I thought about returning it to the grave. But then I thought, would absolute legend, and definitely not just some weird, mean old man, Daryl Sheets, let that get in the way of selling this? Hell no! So check out my shop at mr90s.com or email me at ibeatmymeat2sheets@hotmail.com. Serious inquiries only. Actually, you know what? I could use a laugh. Send me some joke inquiries.
My new life's goal is to tag him on TikTok and just get him to duet a video of this. He's old enough to be on TikTok, right?
Sure, why not?
All right, Jesse.
Daryl Sheets?
Yeah. I included a wiki link for this one because I wasn't sure you know what Tachanka is besides the Star Wars character.
Wasn't sure I knew. But go ahead. Go ahead and give the whole rundown.
Yeah. Can you give us your Craigslist ad to try to sell a Tachanka? Uh-huh. Should I read the definition?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. A Tachanka was a horse-drawn machine gun, usual cart, or an open wagon with a heavy machine gun installed in the back.
Yes.
Thanks, Fawn, my roommate, for teaching me about this.
Directly cut and pasted the first line of the Wikipedia entry.
In case you didn't click the link there.
I didn't see the link.
I don't know how much time you have. Look what you do.
All right. So, Milk. I did see that this was a thing that was big in the Russian Civil War of 1917 to 1920, which naturally seemed like you were teeing up a very specific voice for this one, and I totally got it. And given the opportunity, one that I don't know when I'll soon get again, I wasn't about to disappoint. So here we go, and you're welcome. Subject line, for sale by owner, one like new Tachanka. Hey, you involved in some kind of standoff with your local ruling fuck-who's-its, oppressing your people and taking your shit? Well, not me no more. Part of because of this bad boy right here. I've installed myself as a feudal lord or some shit, and everybody's fucking jacked about it. So I don't need this fucking thing anymore. I'm beloved and completely safe. But you? Fucking look at you. You're a surf fuck if I've ever splashed murky shit on one. You need something to overthrow the out-of-touch gold-dipped fuck sticks in power, and this fuck is just what the downtrodden masses ordered. Mobility? Fuck yourself with mobility. Look at this fucking cart. You heard of the fucking wheel? Yeah, well this one's got some. And they roll smoother than the feeling of slipping off the yoke of oppression. Armament? It shoots shit. What kind? How big? You'll figure it out. What am I, your fucking gun nanny? You got a thing
what can stand up on a flat fucking cart bed, then you got yourself a fucking Tachanka. Fuck if I care how you make it work. Duct tape a fucking revolver to a shovel handle and nail that fucker to the cart. Tachanka, baby! The horses? Well, that's your fucking problem. Assuming you ain't already ate all your livestock and pack animals to survive the unholy cruel winters in your mud-fucked straw bundle shit shacks, you might have a horse not gimpy or worm-riddled enough to haul this thing close enough for it to do its business. But it's adaptable. Got a mule? That's a Tachanka, Jimbo! Hell, strap a couple giraffes to the front of one of these fucks and confuse the fuck out of whoever sees you galloping past, throwing grenades out of your cart-mounted slingshots. Still counts as a Tachanka to me, Pally! So go on then. Carve off a little slice of your border and surrender some of that shit to me, and this baby's all yours. As is, no returns, and no trying to overthrow me later. That's a super dick move. And don't think I don't know how to make another one of these fucks to repel your shit if I have to. Tachanka!
I have to admit, I did not read any of the Wikipedia before the first line I copied pasted.
Right,
Had no clue where it was used.
You didn't have.
You got me real scared there for a second. Oh. All right. Sound effect.
There it is.
Segment 5.
So good.
The biggest pisser. Thanks for the name, Jeff Momhat. Often in life, it's hard to be the best and most impressive when doing or being anything. There's always someone younger and more TikTok-y showing you up while dabbing over the grave of your achievements. Mm-hmm. Not here, though. Not at Stab. We're the ones doing irrelevant dance moves over the hole in the ground where we'll throw your life's work into. Our brand new and last segment of the night, The Biggest Pisser, our 3 panelists will brag about their overwhelmingly more impressive achievements compared to these small chumps, which proves I listened to too much of the dollop. Melony, everyone knows The Boy That Lived, but did he really accomplish anything besides confusing a hat and casting a Patronus at a young age? Avoiding the noseless effer? Let's hear about some real magic compared to Harry Potter.
Harry Potter sucks. And I'm not just saying that because his equivalent god, his almighty creator, is a transphobe, and worse, a centrist. Harry Potter is the worst kind of magical. He's a magical fucking cop. I'm not a cop. Point 1 to me. Huge accomplishment. Harry Potter was fine with species-based slavery. I am not. Point 2. He was a jock in high school, and he played the exact kind of incoherent sport a British book nerd would make up. I didn't even go to high school, and this is true. I still got a 4.0 when I graduated because my mommy just gave it to me. So far, that's 0 points to The Boy That Lived, 3 points to the NB, who sometimes wishes they didn't. Oh, wait, hold on. My mom's still alive. That's 4 points. And you know what? It's 20 goddamn 2. We all do witchcraft now. So the fact that he's magic isn't even fucking special anymore. Fuck you, you jock cop dork. I've got more followers than you on TikTok. Bam!
Despell the police. Okay. Eric.
Wait.
Carl Akeley, starting... Wow, I already fucked it up.
That's all right.
Starting at only 12, Carl Akeley was destined to turn old shitty taxidermy into an...
Get Melony's plugs.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, that's right. We're at the end.
I was going to let it go. I was just going to let it go.
Melony, plug everything. Plug it all.
Yeah, so you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at a non-binary. I am going to be on Willie Listen tomorrow, and on Dunning-Kruger early next month. Wow. And then I've got Mixed Fits the first Saturdays and Friend Fiction the second Saturdays. And, yeah, that's it.
And you're often a daddy now.
And I'm often a daddy now. So I'm here on Wednesdays, like, a lot. Yeah.
And
come play Joke Boat with me.
Damn it.
Anything else? What's your address? Social Security. What'd you name your cat?
Minchie.
Hey, there we go. All right. Am I good? Green light?
Yeah.
Don't want to
I don't know. Are you? Are you?
I don't know.
Are you?
At least I'm more coherent than I was yesterday.
It's true.
No one watched the archive from last night. Starting at only 12, Carl Akeley was destined to turn old shitty taxidermy into an art form by stuffing a stolen zebra corpse and eventually moving on to killing a leopard with his bare hands during a fit of malaria. But who cares about that stiff, right? Eric, let's hear your better accomplishments.
All right. What's up, fuckers? It's your boy, Mr. Stuffs. Welcome to my TikTok show, The Stuffington Post, where I stuff a bunch of dead animals. Now, we all know I've done some impressive shit on here, like the time I stuffed a crow to make it look like I was eating a bowl of cheese nips. Oh, by the way, don't forget, this show is sponsored by Cheese Nips. Cheese Nips, turning taxidermy into snaxidermy. Anyway, recently somebody said that I'm no Carl Akeley. Apparently this guy killed some leopard or some shit with his bare hands when he had a fit of malaria. Well, to show that I'm the best stuffer, I decided that I'm going to hunt down and kill the toughest animal I can think of and stuff it. Now, who's the toughest creature I can think of? Obviously, it's UFC heavyweight champ Michael Pelican. So I tracked down Michael Pelican, and this is what happened. Hello and welcome to Fox Sports. I'm your announcer, Derek Albatross. In this corner, we have Michael Pelican drinking his big hydro flask full of pure mercury. And in this corner, we have a new challenger, Mr. Stuffs, a somewhat psychotic 16-year-old with rich parents. Bing, 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 and they're off. Mr. Stuffs is approaching Michael Pelican with a fleshing knife, a real tool used in taxidermy. But Michael Pelican is repelling it with his classic silver vomit. By the way, Mr. Stuffs said I had to say this. You know what won't make you vomit? Cheese nips. Cheese nips, a great snack for even when you're stuffed. Back to the action. Looks like Mr. Stuffs is now approaching Michael Pelican with a set of preening tweezers. Look out, Michael! Look out! Looks like there's some sort of disturbance in the arena. Something has just popped up out of the ring. And all of a sudden, the air around here is so tart. Everybody's lips are all puckered. Quick, Martha, we can escape in the chaos. No, Doctor, I don't think we'll be going anywhere. What? What are you talking about? Wait a second. This isn't a fighting arena. This is a storage unit. That's right. Martha was working for me, absolute Storage Wars legend, and totally not just some lame old man on a niche TV show who looks really ugly in my black jeans and black cowboy shirt. Daryl Sheets. The Chameleon Circuit turned this whole thing into a storage unit, and I bought it, and I'm gonna sell you all for $30, $40 easy. Not if I have anything to say about it. Dr. Octopus! That's right. I drank a Sunny D, and I'm feeling quite powerful. Take this, Daryl Sheets! Yeah! You're safe now, everybody. Don't worry. I'm not mean anymore, and you can all go... That's right, fuckers. I killed Dr. Octopus, and now I'm gonna stuff him. Mr. Stuffs is the best stuffer. Take that, Carl Akeley. And by the way, when I get home, I'm gonna eat a big bowl of cheese nips.
Yeah.
Cheese nips. If you don't want to eat them, suck my shitter.
Yeah.
God, and to do all that in the length of a single TikTok. Only to be just stitched by a 14-year-old boy dabbing and get more views. Eric, where can people find you and all your other puppets?
Let's see. You can find me on Instagram at itelectric. Not It's Electric. I want the name, but lady won't give it to me. And
Should I cyberbully for you like I did Jesse?
I always joke about saying like message her and like make her give me the name, but then I'm like, if anybody actually did that, I'd be like, that's so inappropriate. so please don't. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram, @electric, and also I am one half of Raptor on a Horse, which is a stop motion sitcom that I make with my partner Molly Doan. Like I said, we got 2 episodes coming out soon-ish. So find us on Instagram @Raptor on a Horse.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
You really need to get a TikTok.
Well,
all right.
Everybody's doing it.
And
you can find me
before
on TikTok at Eric James Barger, but I barely use it.
well, we're just going to throw all of your content on our TikTok then. Stab
Great.
Comedy, I think.
Probably.
Before we wrap up the evening, and I'll never be seen on this show again, Jesse, where can people find you?
You know, here all the time. This is literally all I have.
Just buried in stab tears.
This is it. This is everything. As we'll make perfectly clear in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I had a feeling this would just... You've been going through a lot, so I was like, well, that'll event basically his whole life. On May 27th, 1962, an underground mine fire was started in Centralia, Pennsylvania, and continues to this day. But we know plenty of things have been burning for 60-plus years, driving out all life and inviting constant vandalism while hoarding precious metals. Let's hear about something that's actually lit.
All right. So, how I'm better than the Centralia, Philadelphia fire. Basically.
Philadelphia?
All right. Look at this smoldering fucking pile right here. You think you're hot shit? I got some news for you, Jack. You might want to grab an oven mitt because this unbridled rage Furno over here is too hot to fucking handle. Oh, what's that? You're 1,000-degree underground hole? Oh, that's cute. My body temperature is naturally hotter than normal, thermo brag, and I can barely handle covering up in nothing but a top sheet in the summer. Irritating as fuck. All the time, never quite comfortable, always miserable. My internal thermometer can't be reasoned with, son. And this motherfucker right here, you show up on my birthday show? On my first time back on the panel in 2 years? To what? To try to get some of this birthday action? You started on May 27th. I started on May 23rd. You think that means you can just come in here and split presents with me? You 60-year-old toxic gas spewing bitch. I never celebrate my birthday. And the one fucking time I do, you just saunter in here all, hey guys, and think that shit's gonna fly around here? Nuh-uh. I'm fucking crazy, I say. I'll spit in your fucking sinkhole and nut tap your goddamn anthracite. Get that shit out of here, this fucking guy. Oh, what? You think you can drive people away? Bitch! I'd show you my friend circle, but that shit doesn't even exist! I'm more unlikable than a never-ending subterranean fire billowing noxious fumes into the fucking sky. 5 people fought in court for decades to get to keep living around this fucking thing, and I don't have an emergency contact! And what? You think because you've been burning for 60 years and probably will be for another 250 that you're something special? I am so filled with pointless rage. I'm never gonna die. You're coming up on 60 years. I'm staring down 44. And now that I know you're out there, I flat out refuse to die. I just decided that right the fuck now. And that shit is on your head. I'm gonna be there to piss your final bullshit embers out of existence. You sooty little campfire motherfucker. And then I'm gonna live an extra 16 years just out of fucking spite. You hear me, you gassy, smoky, poisonous fuck? I'll see you fuckers here for episode 12,375 of this fucking show in 2288, where the final fucking prompt will be write the perfect ending to this show, where I dig up a 300-foot wide, 75-foot long, burned out pussy of a pit and throw it in the fucking ocean. Stab is over!
Yeah, that's where I saw that go. You know, Jesse, if you want to be full of precious metals and immortal, just drink some mercury.
Oh, man. So tasty. So tasty.
Oh, this show's been sponsored by Wikipedia. Go kiss its shit. I've been your host, Milk Surface. Thanks to our panelists, Melony Ford, Eric James Barger the First, Jesse P. Jones. And if you'd like this episode, you'll probably like the other 319 episodes you can find wherever you get podcasts, such as the Good Pods app. I've been on some of them. And if you want more general Stab theater content, then we've also got you covered with a variety of shows Monday through Saturday night at stabtv.com. Good night. Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to play this.
That's all right. This will give us time to switch over here, and I'll get us out of here.
I don't even know the intro for my own fucking podcast.
No,
where are you going to get
good. Everybody, F's in the chat for Milk.
Yeah, F me.
Oh, good job, Milk. Thank you.
Also, I love the fact that Switchblade-Kins right now is going, oh, that's why they asked me about Harry Potter for 30 minutes. And I wrote this long spiel about each one of these 3 things and their accomplishments. And then when Jeff Brown proofread my stab prompts, he goes, those are a little long. I was like, well, cool.
Oh, that's good. It's good that he reined you in. All right. Good stuff, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to go over here and let you guys go because I don't want to put that on Milk. So I'm going to go over there, get the outro, get us maybe raiding somewhere. If you guys have someplace that you'd like us to raid, throw that in the chat. And in the time it takes me to get over there and the lag to reach you and then come back to me, maybe I'll have some suggestions. And then we'll break this down and get the mic going. Okay, so here. Oh, but now I have to speak into somebody else's. Oh, I've been so conscientious about this for. Oh, can I get my mic? Oh no! Don't talk into my mic! Oh no! Oh, it's gonna be. Oh.
Well, now you guys are passing your mics over me, and I'm getting could have been spared.
Yeah, no, you need 3 mics, Melanie. It's a good thing I didn't tell Jesse that I accidentally licked this mic.
Oh, I'm so comfortable now.
I was so nervous I lost control of my motor malfunctions.
All right, guys, let's get you the heck out of here. Let's get some music. Thanks, Eric. Good job, buddy.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's do that.
This seat is so warm.
I told you, I have a naturally higher body temperature.
Yeah.
All right. There is not another show tonight, Switch. We've got the open mic that we do not stream for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm. Write your own dick jokes at home.
I've been thinking maybe we become the global open mic. Maybe we stream the open mic once Stab moves to Fridays? Probably not.
What if we just make a screen that says it's open mic, tell jokes you fuck, and go on Omegle?
Go get
and
it.
Stream that.
All right. Who can we send you guys to? I don't know. Who's got stuff going on? You guys didn't suggest anything. How about, you know what? Are they still going? Let's see. Let's try and send you guys to IC Comedy. I'm not sure if we've sent you there before. Let them know you're comedy people. Have a good night. We'll be back here tomorrow for... I've completely forgotten. Check stabcomedytheater.com for the calendar. And you'll know better than I do. Hold on for the raid. See you guys tomorrow.
Stab you later.
Do not.
Good luck on your stabbing endeavors.
Best of luck. With your knife wielding. Alright. Alright, guys. I gotta say hi and bye to these guys. Cool. I can stop this.